Welcome back to Martial Theology. Have you ever pondered where sin and spiritual warfare originated? Our journey takes us back to the dawn of creation, as described in the book of Genesis. In the beginning, God created a paradise known as the Garden of Eden and placed Adam, the first man, amidst its lush beauty. To accompany Adam, God created Eve, the first woman. Together, they lived in harmony with each other and with God. The garden was home to the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God expressly instructed Adam and Eve not to eat its fruit, warning them it would bring about death. However, the serpent, often associated with Satan, tempted Eve. He questioned God's command, suggesting that eating the forbidden fruit would make them like gods, knowing good and evil. Faced with this temptation, Eve gave in and then shared the fruit with Adam. Their disobedience to God's command led to a profound change. They became aware of their nakedness, experienced shame, and tried to hide from God. When God confronted them, they shifted blame. Adam pointed to Eve, and Eve pointed to the serpent, but their actions had consequences. God pronounced pain in childbirth for Eve, toil in labor for Adam, and the introduction of death into the world. This act of disobedience by Adam and Eve is seen as the origin of sin and the beginning of spiritual warfare. The serpent, linked with Satan, stands as a symbol of deception and temptation. This story underscores the ongoing struggle between good and evil, with humanity caught in the crossfire of this spiritual conflict. Yet even in this narrative of disobedience and consequences, there is a glimmer of hope. God, in his mercy, provides clothing for Adam and Eve, hinting at a future redemption. This narrative lays the foundation for the broader biblical story of God's plan for salvation through Jesus Christ. The story of Adam and Eve serves as a pivotal narrative in the Judeo-Christian tradition. It explores themes of free will, temptation, accountability, and the ongoing spiritual struggle between good and evil, shedding light on the human condition and our need for redemption. Spiritual warfare is a constant battle between good and evil, a struggle we all face in our daily lives. The concept, deeply ingrained in the Bible, is not just a metaphorical struggle, but a literal fight against spiritual forces of evil. It's a battle that, according to Ephesians 6:12, takes place in the heavenly realms. But how does this spiritual warfare manifest in our everyday lives? It can be seen in the trials and tribulations we face, the temptations that lure us away from our path, and the moral dilemmas we grapple with. It's the internal struggle between our better angels and our baser instincts, the choice between truth and deceit, love and hate, forgiveness and revenge. In the face of such warfare, prayer and faith become our weapons. They offer us strength, guidance, and protection. Through prayer, we can seek God's wisdom to discern right from wrong and his strength to resist temptation. Faith, on the other hand, provides us with the assurance that no matter how fierce the battle, victory is assured in Christ. Understanding spiritual warfare helps us to be vigilant and to rely on God's strength in our battles. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles, and that with God, we are more than conquerors. So let's strap on our spiritual armor and stand firm in the face of our battles, knowing that the victory is already won. Thank you for sharing this journey with us through Martial Theology. We've been exploring the spiritual warfare, finding its roots in the tale of Adam and Eve and its relevance in our own lives. We've underscored the crucial role of prayer, faith, and the underestimated power of gratitude in our spiritual toolkit. By expressing gratitude, we recognize the blessings showered upon us by God and fortify our belief in his ongoing grace. As this episode draws to an end, let's take a moment to express our thanks to the Lord. Thank you for the strength to confront our struggles. Thank you for the wisdom to discern between good and evil. And thank you for the confidence that, through we are more than conquerors. It is our earnest hope that this insight into spiritual warfare inspires you to face your trials with courage, faith, gratitude. Always remember, the victory is already yours. Thank you for watching Martial Theology. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening discussions.